Good morning. Good morning. It's Jess, and this is JessTalks Truthful Thursday. JessTalks Truthful Thursday. And so today's Truthful Thursday is about change. Change. I am an big advocate for mental health. I'm going to say this every time because this is just a real thing for me. And I know that we all have things that we go through, have went through, is going through, will go through friends, family, work, business, just personal things that you have to push through and work through just to keep yourself going and upbeat. And so these are real things. So I picked change. I picked change because in life we are transitioning so much that we don't give ourselves credit for the things that we have endured, for the things we have overcome. It's like, oh, okay, well, that's what you're supposed to do, or that's what I got to do, or it is what it is. Like we say all of these things, or we agree with things about ourselves because it's like, whatever. We can't do nothing about it, and some stuff we can't do anything about because it's a part of life. And one thing is change. Change is the only constant in life. In everybody's life, it's going to be some type of changes. It's gonna be positive. It's gonna be negative. It's gonna be something that makes you comfortable. It'll be something that makes you uncomfortable. But eventually, changes will come about that you never thought would take place. People that you love very much will die. Your kids will grow up and do things that you never taught them to do. You will grow up doing things that your parents never exposed you to. Like all of these things are going to happen. And I was having a conversation with one of my girlfriends, and a lady made a post, and of course, people make all these memes and people say all these things to have to grab your attention or to get you engaged in whatever they're discussing or whatever platform they have, and it's all fun and games, right? So the young lady said she too beautiful or she looked too good. I forgot the way she worded it, but at any rate, she looked too good to be just out here single, not doing what she want to, and she's not gonna just be with one person. She'll be with however many guys and use them for their money, things of that nature. And whenever she's done with them, she'll move on to the next person. She don't have to sit there dealing with nothing from nobody. And so, for the most part, that's what she said. I'm paraphrasing. I'm not saying it word for word, of course. And Meek, if you listen, she know I'm not saying it word for word. But at any rate, um, of course, we was joking about it, and I'm just kind of like, whatever. I mean, she was honest. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, it really made me ponder because we all do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody gets used. So you have used somebody before, maybe not in a malicious way, like she stated, but everybody do something, or you call this person because you know they'll do it, or you're around this group of people because you know they're on the same page as you. So we're all giving and taking. And so the problem comes in when you misuse people, which I've talked about that before. We don't want to misuse anyone or anything because everything has purpose and you don't want to burn bridges unnecessarily. Of course, you shouldn't want to anyway. And one thing that came to my mind when I was having a conversation with my friend is we all have changed in so many ways this week, last week, 3 weeks ago, 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 6 months ago, 10 years ago. Like you are somebody else every time. The more you learn about a particular subject matter, the more you learn about yourself, the more you learn about life, you're going to change. There will be changes. And it's up to you to let these be a positive for you or turn it into a negative narrative. And I'm a single mother currently taking care of my kids. I'm an entrepreneur. I work. I take care of my business. I run my business by myself. I have a lot of assistants. I have a lot of supporters, but I do all of the work, the primary work, and I'm always very hard on myself because if the bottom falls, it's on me. Like I have to make whatever changes I have to fix whatever is going on. So it's just like I had to learn to change the way I thought about things, or else I wouldn't even be talking to y'all right now because I'm like, fuck it. But it's so many things that happens in that has happened in my life. I'm gonna keep it on me, on Jizz. So many things happened in my life where I knew I had to make a change in my time management. I had to make a change in the way I'm giving my time away. I had to make a change in being intentional of my surroundings, who's around me, where I'm at, why am I here. And I've become just such a monster of habit and scheduling. So people are like, okay, so when do you schedule that time for yourself? Or when do you take a lunch break? You know, all of these things, which are regular things, but it's not always easy to just grab that time when you're doing all of these things. And so my girlfriend told me, you do all the things, friend. And yes, the things have to happen in order for me to be able to get on here live, in order for me to be able to take care of my babies, in order for me to be able to take care of my business. And it's just knowing that changes will come if I want them to or not. It keeps me grounded. It keeps my perspective in a way of stuff happens. You know, we're gonna move forward. We're gonna keep pushing, but everything we do has a purpose. We live in purpose, on purpose, with purpose. That's my thing, and I got that from my pastor. So shout out to Pastor K. Love you. And so it's just always being intentional about what you do and how you do it. So I love y'all, and this was Change. Truthful Thursday, change, topic of change. So y'all be good. Be true to you. Be true to what you want. Stand on all 10. Stand on business. And check us out on Saturday. Saturday we will have a table talk about never letting her ass niggas right. That is the topic for Just Talks on KRB currently. So we are on season 2. Yay. So this will be episode 12. This will be episode 12. So I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to this. And y'all be good. Have an amazing rest of y'all week and amazing weekend. Mwah. It's Jess.